This is a great start. I've had this pattern in my collection for a very long time. It was on sale and it was an impulse buy, and I'm like, I don't know what it's going to end up being. I don't know. And then I found this beautiful, I seem to be sliding into a darker era in my life, wanting to wear darker colors, and I'm not going to apologize for it. If everything I make ends up being black, then that is how it will go. So I found a beautiful black and white, black with white flower pattern, and we're going to make a cottagecore dress out of it. I'm very excited. I'm do tie straps. I haven't done those yet. I've been avoiding them because I'm not sure I'm going to love them. Let's start by putting the spots together. I'm going to take the pieces. I know, just the audacity. I have the pieces cut out, and now I'm just going to put the bodice together. Ooh, I should pull up the instructions. I should. Ooh, somebody added, oh, that's cute. No, we are doing a project. We do not need to be looking at we don't need to be looking at different patterns today. We are doing one thing. Pull it together, Julie. Oh my goodness, I bought this so long ago. Oh my goodness, I bought it in July. It was really cute, and I knew that I wanted it. It had a good sale. I will not justify my actions. I refuse. This is how the bodice piece is going to go. It sort of goes like this. It goes whoop underneath, and then the bodice is a one piece that you cinch in the middle. It is a bit translucent if you're looking through it, but I think it'll be okay. The skirt is full enough that I think it'll be okay. I might have to wear Spanx, but that's fine. So this is what the front looks like. Oh yeah. It should fit perfectly. It's gonna be so cute too. I love this pattern. If you see my Raycon headphones, not sponsored, but like Raycon. Next is back pieces. So I'm gonna have to put these on the ground to make sure that they are being lined up properly. Okay, I have the back panels and the front put together and separate. We actually don't sew them all together until we have both the back and front dress finished, and then you sew the side seams, which I'm willing to try. That sounds like fun. But next is the straps. I did make the straps half of what they were. I don't really like the look of the thick straps. I wanted thinner straps, maybe a little bit more delicate, and then like little bows that you could see where they weren't just like heavy and hanging. So that's what I did, and that's what we're gonna do now. Is just sew down, turn it, and then you have one side finished, one side not. Very easy, pretty standard. I got all 4 straps made and turned. I really like the size of them. I think that's gonna be so cute. Turning them was a labor of love, but we got through it. There was only minor bad words said. Just a few. My bad. Next we are going to attach the straps to the front bodice. So this is the bodice piece, and then there's a lining as well. So it looks real see-through there. I promise it's not that see-through when it's like against me. What we do here is she has us marking the center and then measuring 15 centimeters, putting the straps down. I don't like where that puts the straps. I think it just is 2 inch. Puts them about here, and I want them more here. I need my glasses. I found them. I can, sort of see. It's not so much seeing that's the issue. It's that my eyes strain too much when I don't wear them. You're constantly like doing this, like zoom, like trying to focus on something like you would a camera. So this is sort of what it's gonna look like. So I want them more here, I think. So where it starts going down, I'm gonna put a pin there. Your Fen is sleeping because he thinks these are rope toys. We have little pieces of fabric that he just loves to chase. Like literally, he'll bring it everywhere. He'll just pack it in his mouth and carry it to you, so you play rope toy with him. And these are sort of what it looks like. So he goes ridiculous when he sees these things. So we're gonna hope for the best. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. I think that's a really good spot. Cute. Okay. Now we're gonna sew. Oh, hello. Hello. Hi. Oh, immediate purrs, my sweet boy. This old man is gonna be 9 this year. You. Is it this? Oh, it's this. Okay. Let's see what happened. I don't even think it knows what happened. We'll just cut that. The hardest part about sewing is just troubleshooting your machine, or like leaving it overnight when it's becoming temperamental. It sort of needs a nap. It's like a toddler. It's real grouchy when you've been doing stuff all day. Yeah, it's real grouchy while you're doing stuff all day, and then needs a nap. I can relate. Okay, now we're gonna iron this over and iron the seam down here, like that on this side, on the back side. Okay, sorry bud, these are ironed over, and now we're gonna put a gathering stitch down the center. And then you just stitch it down. Now let's see how that is gonna look. Oh, I think it's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be so cute. I think it's gonna be so cute. Okay, what is next? Okay, next is we attach it to the bottom. I want to sew this to secure it one more time, just so that we're safe. I do not want it pulling out. That would ruin that would ruin everything. I've got it all pinned together, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a touch nervous, so I think I'm going to do a wider stitch. Not quite a full length stitch, but like if I were basting it, but I'm gonna do one just so that if something goes bad, I can easily undo it. I'm also gonna start from the center and work my way out, I think. That is so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, where's my phone? This is gonna be so cute. We'll eventually be taking the sides here as well, so it'll fit a little bit more fitted here. Oh, I hope it turns out as cute as this looks like it's gonna turn out, because it's so cute. I sat on this pattern for so long. Now, what do I want to listen to? Do I want to listen to music? Do I want to listen to an audiobook? I should listen to my growth audiobook. I should better myself. I hope it's as cute as it looks like it's going to be. The next thing we're going to do is the next thing we're going to do. Don't try to talk while you have an audiobook going. Next thing we're going to do is attach the straps to the back pieces now. Got 2 more straps. I have the back straps pinned to the back bodice, and then I'm going to sew them on, and then I'm going to zigzag this whole edge of fabric. That's what they have us doing. But first I gotta sew. Right, my machine did something funny. That's what's wrong. Oh, weird. What the heck? Always turn your machine off when you have to go digging around in it. Okay, I have all the individual pieces of the bodice put together. Next, she has us working on the skirt. So I'm gonna need the front. So how the skirt is it's 2 back panels, and then a big front panel and a small side front panel. And then the slit will go in that panel there. I have the front skirt sewn together. The next thing to do now is to sew the back skirt together. And this is how we're going to continue to work through this pattern, is front versus back. We won't be sewing the pieces together until the very, very end. Let's get the back skirt sewn together, and then we're going to sew the back pieces onto the back skirt. New day, if I look like I'm having reactions, because I am. To what? I don't know. Isn't that fun? It's a good time. We have fun here. Okay. The next thing we do is we actually put the zipper in. So this is how the back is currently, and now we are going to put a zipper in here. And then we're going to fold these top pieces over and iron them flat like this, over top of the zipper. Like on this whole thing. This whole thing's going to go over, and we're just going to sew it. Oh. Sorry for the whir. My space heater was going. Okay, I have an invisible zipper. What are we going to do with it? So I put in the absolute best zipper I've ever put in, only to realize that I put it in wrong. Of course, standard. So I'm going to take it out and put it back in. Hopefully don't ruin the fabric while I'm at it. Wish me luck. Impulsively, I got the zipper in, by the way. It looks good. Impulsively, I decided I want it to be lace up the back so you can cinch it in like all those dresses that went, okay, bye. You be nice to him. I decided I'm gonna put little loops in the sides here so that I can cinch it up the back with a tie. Like all those cute little dresses you see on TikTok and from House of CB. That's where it originated, I'm pretty sure. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. But that doesn't happen until the rest of the dress is done. I got the zipper in. It looks very nice. It's a little like benty, like bent and wobbly, but you know, that's fine, whatever. And now we're going to fold these over and stitch them down all the way along this seam, like this, all the way along the back here. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to zigzag these sides because this fabric's just really frayy. So I'm gonna make sure that those are done, and then the back will be done, and then we can move on to finishing the front. I have the bodice here, and what we have to do, oh, I'm sitting on the straps. I'm trying to yank it out of my hand. What we have to do is we have to sew in about an inch on the side. So this is the bodice. And what we have to do is sew in an inch here on the bodice side to bring that in together. So I'm just gonna do that right in the middle. I'm gonna pin it and see a little dart. How does that look? Oh, I think that's good. So we'll just sew in a quick little dart in those places. Very cute. Turns out I completely missed the part about the lining. So it was supposed to be done prior to even sewing this. So it's this little tiny blurb at like the end of the thing. That should be something definitely that's bigger than that. I'm having a hard time reading instructions because I can't see. So I rely on the pictures to tell me when something is happening, and it's incredibly frustrating that I missed that. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to do exactly what I did with this pattern piece that I did to the other one, and then hope it still looks good. Hope I can pin it down. Okay. I still have enough to cut out a new top if I have to, but I really, really don't want to waste fabric doing that. I actually think it's going to work, and it's going to be real cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zigzag this bottom edge, and then I'm going to sew it. I'm going to zigzag this bottom lining edge, and then I'm going to sew it to the seam of the bodice. Okay, the lining is in. Now we're going to sew it to the bottom of the skirt. Definitely some problems with the pattern. Like, this is the difference between the bodice and the skirt line up, but the waistband does not. And that's consistent on both sides, less on this side somehow. I think it's in the center. Like, it feels like I got this in the center, but it doesn't connect here either. So what we are probably going to have to do is trim this edge and hope that it'll fit here. But the next thing we have to do is sew the front and the back together. I think it's really cool being able to put the zipper in the way that we put the zipper in, but I don't know that it's worth the uncertainty on whether or not it's going to fit. I have a seam that I didn't quite catch in the bodice, and now it's exposing. Okay, moment of truth. It is all sewn together. Now to just try it on and hope it fits.
I keep dreaming, but my dreams keep flying away. It's somewhere far beyond. Keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. There's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by.
I absolutely love this dress. I think it is so cute. I am so glad. It's got a little slit here, which I think is really, it's easily hidden, but it's there. I'm so grateful that I added this tie in the back. And what I actually did was I used a number 3 weight black yarn, and I just made a little braid, like, you know, when we used to make like the friendship bracelets. back in school, like that. And I used that because there was no way I was gonna, these were awful. I wasn't gonna do that again. So that's what I did, and I think it looks really cute in the back here. And yeah, it's just, it moves really lovely. Movement is a big thing for me. I want my dresses to swoosh, and that's really important. So yeah, 10 out of 10 on this pattern. Definitely wouldn't have been a 10 out of 10 if I hadn't added in the cinching. It was big. It was bigger on me. It didn't fit quite as nicely. The shape wasn't as nice, and it didn't hold me in as nice as this does. So I would not make it without that modification of the loops to be able to tighten yourself in. But other than that, I think it is so cute. And I love it. I actually really like this shape. I wasn't sure I was going to. I wasn't sure I was going to love this shape, but I actually think it's one of my favorite shapes I've ever made on me. I really love this. So you'll probably be seeing more of this in the future. And I actually really like the ties. As long as they're smaller and they're not as, obnoxious, I love them. So that's it. That's the video. I think you should go try and make this dress because it's very pretty. It's very pretty. Really? Say bye to everybody. Okay, you say bye, guys. You say bye.